and vegetables.
Watch what
all
you're doing.
delicious and affordable.
I'd travel more, but who wants to... Just got here from the Somerset Isles. Lots of opportunity in Skyrim. It was difficult at first. But in... The Dark Elves are too proud. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Thank you for your custom.
I'll be fine.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
I can... just...
You see, you're not well. Have a seat, and I'll fetch you some tonic.
Oh, if there was a tonic that could help me, I would have found it by now.
My master can be a bit short-tempered, but I've learned so much from him. Are you kidding? I came all the way from Cyrodiil just to work with him. He's not the best teacher, but just watching him, I've learned so much.
I'm just a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the White Phial, but this doting busybody won't let me get it. You would do that? It's good to know there are some people out there who are willing to help an old man. It's buried with its maker, Coralmill, in a long-forsaken cave to the west of here. Coralmill was a crafty one, even in death. You would need the skills of a master alchemist to reach his resting place. Luckily for you, I've already made the mixture. Here, take it. Please, don't dally. I've wasted enough time arguing with my useless assistant here. A legendary bottle, forged in the days when Skyrim was just starting its turn to ice. A small container, made of the magically infused snow that first fell on the throat of the world. It is said that the phial will replenish whatever fluid is placed inside of it. For an alchemist like myself, it is the most pure expression of my art. To create from nothingness is poetry. I've spent my entire life searching for it. It brought me all the way to these frozen reaches from the warm embrace of Somerset Isle. Entire years spent in libraries, seeking out tiny villages with local legends that contain but a whisper of a hint of the phial. I even named my shop after it, hoping that it might attract anyone who had heard of it. And now it's within my grasp. But the eight, it seems, have chosen me for their amusement. For in my current condition, I'll never be able to lay my hands on it. So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Why are you still standing around here? Go get me the file, you fool!
My master can be a bit short-tempered, but I'll never have Master Norellian's skill with potion. It doesn't matter what I believe. Norellian does. And it might be the only thing keeping him alive right now.
I don't appreciate loiterers, if that's what you're here to do.
Working in Wendhelm is great. I get to see Ulfric up close. A word of advice. Don't buy discounted armor.
Come and browse my fine selection. Everything's fresh and luscious.
Keep your hands to yourself. You're not supposed to be in here. 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 Help me! You're not supposed to be in here. You're not supposed to be in here. You're not supposed to be in here. You're not supposed to be in here.
After what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety.
Oh, really? So that dark elf took my ring? So typical of his kind.
I think the Jarl should hear about this. Maybe double his taxes. No, triple them. That should teach those people a lesson. After what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety. I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught. Oh, they care, all right. Just none of them thinks to do anything about it. They say I'm just snooping around bothering people. But I'm trying to save lives. They say they're too busy with a war. I say, what good is winning a war if we're still terrorized by one of our own? Huh? What's it say? Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years, as long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you. Captain Lonely Gale has been avoiding me. I just know it. Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
It's so good to see you again. Spare a coin. You already know all that I know. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. The divine smile on charity. Spare a coin for a poor old woman.
Aldrich won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
We've intercepted.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've
The
intercepted
Stormcloaks
couriers
are
from Sonnet.
I'm not much of a strategist,
Empire's
but
putting
Lord
a great
Ulfric
deal
listens
of
to my
pressure
counsel
on
all.
White Run.
That's quite an accusation.
What would you
I
have?
assume you have proof?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
I don't want to
He
believe it.
knows that.
Woundfirth has been a trusted friend to Ulfric for many years.
Are you going
It
to
pains me to see that the
You
Whispers
think
had
I need
truth to
send
them.
Bolgraf astray?
Woundfirth shall be apprehended.
If by
I thank you
message
for your
be
diligence in
shall
getting to the
soul
bottom of this
through
matter.
Scarlet.
The streets of Windhelm are
Taking
now
the
safe.
city and leaving him in his place make him more powerful.
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then.
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was mere. A message to the other Jarls. Whoever we
you're
replace
coming
them
with me.
will need the support.
We're finally going to
of our
arrest the
army.
Butcher.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all better. But if not,
The people are behind you.
Huh?
Wait. I know you.
What is the meaning of this?
You're under the arrest for the murder of Susanna of Candlehearth Hall and Frigga Shattershield and all the rest. We are wise to your scheming, you coward.
Has the whole city lost their brains? I've been scrying and auguring to find the murderer myself.
Make your excuses from the Bloodworks, wizard. Get him out of my sight. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir, but you'll have to come with me.
This isn't over, your Leif.
them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What?
In you go.
Wait. I know you.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true. Ah, yes, the extract. Good. Poisonous, of course, but it has its uses. I suppose you want something for your trouble? Here. Mind what or who you practice this on. Strength and steel are well and good, but magic is the true power in this world. If Ulfric, mind what or who you practice this on. You already know all that I know.
Wait. I know you.
A strong
Till
sword arm wins battles, but I'd explain my research, but you'd just be confused. All right, then. Yes, I'm a powerful wizard. No, I won't put on a magic show for you. Mm-hmm.
give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They'll speak with Garmar. He'll size you up and see where we can best use your talents.
How long?
Your brother.
Helgen, huh? Ulfric told us quite the story. If you made it through all that, you're likely worth something to me. But first, tell me, why does an elf want to fight for Skyrim? Watch yourself out there.
A stronger message.
If by message you mean shoving a sword.
Spare a coin. I hope the wind. You've already learned all I can teach you. The divine smile on a charitable soul.
Yeah? What? The streets are safer
You
now.
call yourself a wizard? I challenge you to a duel. I won't take for an answer. Hey! Get Stop it! This is a one-on-one duel. This is a magic duel.
This is more delicate work than you're used to.
I did that engraved piece just last month.
This is the royal armor lance. Maybe in a few years.
My father says we need to just get on with our lives.
Until I took a sword
That easy.
chest.
Yes.
I'd be out there fighting the Imperials right now if it wasn't for my war wound.
Need something?
What do you need?
Wait. I know. Till next time.
Need something? Need something?
Farm work is hard work. It's good to relax when I can, but I still have to listen to my...
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Have you taken care of that little problem? Thank you, thank you! Azura's prophecy always guides you to fortune. Speaking of fortune, here. Everything I earned from my last shipment. It's yours. You already know all that I know. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Do come again.
Hi, mister. Would you like to buy some flowers? Please? Not much, but I hope you like them. are dead. My mama died when I was little. I don't remember her very well. My father was a Stormcloak soldier. One day he left and didn't come back. I'm all alone. I try to sell flowers so I can buy food. It's not much, but what else can I do? Really? Do you have a place I could live? Oh, well. Thanks anyway, I suppose. No one bought any flowers again today. I don't know what to do. Stop by again.
Yes? What do you need?
Ever since that Imperial Craven ran me through from behind, I've had trouble breathing. Don't have any trouble drinking, though. I once killed 6 men. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. Until next time.
The townsfolk call me captain because I used to be a sailor.
Good to see you again, friend.
I lost my family years ago. Truth is, I don't really know what keeps me going. Did Viola send you to... If you're looking to pass the time, you can give Calixto a few septims and gawk at whatever oddity he's come across lately. If you're in need of goods, there's a market. If it's a soft bed and a hot meal you're after, there's Candlehearth Hall. Terrible shame that. Seems he's claimed 3 victims, all lovely ladies too. Let's hope the gods find that demon soon and introduce him to the headman's axe. Fair winds and foul seas.
I hope the wind dies down a bit before tonight. Hard when you've got to sleep outside. I ask only for a little charity. The divine smile on a charitable soul.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I've got a clean mug around here, somewhere.
You look like someone who can hold their liquor. How about a friendly contest to win a staff?
I don't...
All right,
It bothers me that fewer people come to Windhelm. Need something? Need something?
Another dark elf. Just what Windhelm needs.
Magic? Goodness, not here. Nothing dangerous like that. That's all kept to that college up in Winterhold. Better that than dealing with Ulfric's wizard like some do.
I've been thinking about building that cabin we talked about.
Did you see the candle
clear
above the
spot
fire
just west of
upstairs?
Riften. You
It
know
was
the
lit
area?
163
Well, that's where I
years
want to
ago,
build.
back when this
In the
building
fall
was the home
forest.
of a grand
Given an
warrior named
easterly view,
Wundheim.
Sunrise is
When word
almost
came that
as
he'd
big
fallen,
as you
his son Durocht lit the candle in his honor. Nobody knows why it still burns. Take a look. Enjoy your stay. And don't break nothing.
A few drinks, a few laughs, and a contest. Ha! We'll see about that. This is a special brew. Very strong stuff. Let's get started.
Ericstow, do you know if there's any truth to these rumors of dragons?
I'll start
I try
round
not
one.
to trouble
Down
myself
the
with
hatch.
stories of the outside world. Now, if someone brings me a dragon scale, that's a different story.
But how would you know it's real?
Your turn.
Ah, I can't reveal all.
One down, my friend. One down.
I would know.
And another one for me.
If you've got some time, stop by my house of curiosity.
And how about you?
I promise you'll see wonders.
So says you. I think I've hit my limit on these things. Tell you what, one more and you win the contest. Wow.
Captain,
You've really
have
done
you
it.
heard these stories
The
of
staff
dragons?
is yours.
Elder, you know better than to believe every idiot traveler that wanders through.
You know, you're a fun person to drink with. I know this great little place where the wine flows like water. We should head there. Hey, you don't look so good.
Wake up. That's right. It's time to wake up, you drunken blasphemer. I see. So, you don't remember fondling the statuary, then? I'm guessing you also don't remember coming in here and blathering incoherently about marriage or a goat. Which means you don't remember losing your temper and throwing trash all over the temple. Well, you were deep in your cups when you got here. You were ranting, but most of it was slurred. You said something about Rorikstead. I'm sorry, the Temple of Dibella is closed. You can receive your blessing if you wish, but the other sisters are in seclusion. The sisters are communing with Dibella. They can't be disturbed. You'll have to come back another time. Yes? A heathen. Lovely. Oh, don't put on that angry look. I'm just teasing you. Dibella is the divine of beauty. She is a patron deity to artists and bards and those who seek life's simple pleasures. The temple offers her blessings to pilgrims, an instruction in enjoying all life has to offer. Well, you are lovely to look at, and there's so many things I could teach you, but I'm afraid the temple isn't taking in new students. Dibella's blessing to you.
Watch the skies, traveler. What is it? Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn, and I just don't know it yet. This is Markarth, traveler. Safest city in the Reach.
Break the law in Markarth, and it's off to Sidna Mine with you. We're dragging to attack Kyne's Grove. Why? Why there? Is no place safe? What is it? Ah, Lindrel Hall's a fine home if you can afford it. The steward in... Can't believe I'm You should stay out of trouble, El. I have to wonder. What does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards? Everything's all right? The gods gave you 2 hands, and you use them both for your weapon. I can respect that.
There's a small skeever den just east of the city, at Reachwater Rock. Travel southeast and you'll find an orc stronghold, up around the old Dushnik Orichalcum mine.
Trouble? Citizen?
Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those damned shopkeepers. Let me guess. You need a drink. It's the silver blood inn you're looking for. Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll. Destruction magic's fine. The region northeast, across the river. Boss wanted taken refuge.
The Warrens isn't a place for your type. What do you want? It's where you go when you can't afford a room anywhere else. About the time they opened the mines, someone got the idea to throw beds in here. Laborers, the sick, the lame, we're all here. That's right. Welcome to Markarth, traveler. Thank the Divines you can choose to live somewhere else. You already know all that I know. You've already learned all I can teach you.
You don't want to be here. Don't know anyone here who doesn't have rap. Need something? You want something from me? Yes?
needs...
Stop! In the name of... By the order of the Jarl. Stop right there.
Someone do something! What do you think you're doing? You're not planning on burning anything with that, are you?
What are you doing that for?
The Warrens isn't a place for you. There's nothing more I can teach you.
Would look lovely on my skin.
Huh? Thought I heard something.
Oh God, give me strength!
By the divines, the Forsworn... Here in the city.
Everyone stay back. The Markarth City Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here. We'll handle things from here. Move along.
Why?
I said move along. The Forsworn are just a bunch of madmen. We have everything under control. Stay out of it. That's right. It isn't.
Gods.
Next time.
A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you see what happened? I'm so sorry. I hope the Eight give you more peace in the future. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important. No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn. My note? No, that's yours. Must have fallen out of your pocket. I'd better get going.
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
Need to get going. What is it?
Did you see... that madman? A Forsworn agent. Here in the city. Did you just see that woman getting attacked in front of us? We're closed. Think he worked down at the smelter. A lot of laborers there are sympathetic to the Forsworn. They promise people they'll kill off all the Nords that rule over the Reach. Nothing but murderers and saboteurs. This has ruined my entire day. Did you just see that woman getting attacked in front of us?
Margaret,
We're closed.
He killed her. Right in front of me. She's a traveler from the Imperial City. Came by every day looking for jewelry for her relatives back home. Why would anyone want to kill her? Doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. I don't think I can bear to sell anything right now. What's happening to this city?
This has ruined my entire day.
Did you hear all that noise outside?
It's just the market rabble. We should get back to work. You there, if you're here to trade, step up to the counter.
Elizabeth handles the customers. I just check the ship. Feel free to take a look. I've been at Arnleif & Sons all my life.
No, I'm not Arnleif. Yes, I know it's called Arnleif & Sons. I inherited the store from my husband. His father was Arnleif. My husband, Gunnar, died about 5 years ago. Forsworn attack. I miss that stubborn oaf. Oh, by the divines, is it that obvious? I swear, if my Gunnar was alive to see me now. This store would finally be on its feet if I hadn't lost my last shipment to the Forsworn attacks. A specially made Dibella statuette. You aren't for hire, are you? A sellsword? I'll pay you if you can recover that statuette from the Forsworn. Thank you. I have a sum of gold waiting for you when you return. No, as if trade wasn't poor enough. Now there's violence in the streets. It was the Forsworn, wasn't it? I lose dozens of shipments every season to those barbarians. Now they're in the city? God help us. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Come back whenever you need something.
Elizabeth, feel free to take a look around the store. I remember old Arnleif building each shelf in this store himself.
The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
What do you need, handsome? Hi there. Is there some... Is there... Yes?
Unlike my husband Clever, I want me alone. Now you just tell me if you need something. Magic? Got no good use for that here. Mages keep to their college in Winterhold. Go bother them. Wish the Jarl's wizard would up and leave with you. Depends. Are you thirsty, hungry, both?
What was
I
that
should
you
remind Clever to clean this place
This is
up.
the Silverblood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself. Any aspiring mage would do well to look for the college in Winterhold. Head there, and you'll get what you're after. Although our Jarl's humble wizard might be willing to help you too. Degane the beggar got himself kicked out of the Temple of Dibella. Caused quite the ruckus. Degane the beggar got himself kicked out of... Degane the beggar got himself kicked out of the... Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
Nothing, you pig-headed oaf.
There's no shipments coming in, so I do nothing. Just drink. Arnleaf and Sons Trading Company. I'm a porter. Just some muscle hired to move heavy packages. But we don't get any shipments in. Forsworn attack every caravan, so all I do is sit here and drink. Got any ale or mead? Let's not waste any time. We've stopped. What is it? What do you need to take? Let's go.
You come right to me if you find an unwashed floor, or I'll bend Klepper's ear if there's anything wrong with a room you rent.
I'm what you'd call a soldier of fortune. Make me an offer, and I just might fight at your side. If you change your mind, seek me out here. Watch your back, friend. Better yet, pay me to do it for you.
A man like me makes a lot of enemies. People are always trying to cheat me.
Hmm?
Isn't my son Rayan such a good worker? Not like his father at all.
You. I've seen you snooping around, asking questions. Back off. You don't want to know what happens to troublemakers here. Funny. This is your last warning, outsider. We keep the peace here. Stay out of our business. You've been warned, outsider. You've been warned, outsider. You've been warned, outsider. You've been warned, outsider. What is it, elf?
You need a reliable horse in the Reach. That's what we have. You treat a horse well, it'll take you to oblivion and back. That would be Jarl Igmund, young for a ruler of the hold, especially the Reach. Wasn't surprising he stayed loyal to the Empire. His father helped capture Ulfric Stormcloak after the Markarth incident. It's the whole reason Ulfric revolted against the Empire. Well, the first reason, anyway. Forsworn had taken over Markarth, and Ulfric and his men drove them out. Empire promised they'd be free to worship Talos afterwards. Pity no one told the elves. A whole group of those Thalmor came, and they demanded Ulfric's arrest. Before the Nords came, we worshipped the old gods, had our own kingdom. Times have been good and bad since then, but some folks couldn't handle not ruling their own land. Those are the Forsworn. The Forsworn follow the old ways, but some of those were best forgotten. Blood sacrifices, communing with Daedra. It's the road to ruin. Got one all saddled and ready to go. What are you willing to pay? Sounds fair. She's yours. Like I said, she's all saddled. If I had one, sold my last one to you a bit ago. May the crags fail to trip your feet.
Need a trained war dog? Fiercest companion money can buy. A war dog is good company and good protection. Don't fall. Until next time. I like the loyalty of a dog, not as fickle as a wolf.
Traveling in the Reach is dangerous. You need a good carrier. City of Markarth sure is a beauty. It's an old city. Legends say dwarves built it first. Then after they vanished, the natives moved in. Finally, the Nords took over around Tiber Septim's time. That bent a few folks' arms the wrong way. That's right, at least according to them scholars. Stonework's clearly not Nord, that much is for sure. Old elven fella named Calcimo, up in Understone Keep's the one you want to talk to for more about that. Wrote all those books. They just called themselves the people of the Reach. Not of common blood with the Bretons by the looks of them. Used to have their own kingdom till the Nords came. Now they're at the bottom of the hay pile. That's right. Whole group of the natives called the Forsworn rose up against the Nords. Drove them out. Then Ulfric Stormcloak came with his militia. That must have been a sight to see him shouting folks to death. You'd think that'd be the end of it. But those Forsworn are still in the hills, and they're as wild as wolves. See ya.
Heard about you and your honeyed words. My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Fine armor you've got there. Duty. Dwarven make. Am I right? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Watch the magic! God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
Where my bread is long
Find whoever
winter.
did this.
I breathe now in royalty and reshape this land which is mine. I do this for you, Red Legions, for I love you. I love, even as man, great Talos cherished us. For he saw in us, in each of us, the future of Skyrim, the future of Tamriel. And there it is, friends. The ugly.
What happened?
We are the children of man. Talos is the true god of man, ascended from flesh to rule the realm of spirit. The very idea is inconceivable to our elven overlords, sharing the heavens. With man? They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth. Today, they take away your faith. But what of tomorrow? What then? Do the elves take your homes? Your businesses? Your children? Your very lives? And what does the Empire do? Nothing! Nay, worse than nothing! The Imperial machine enforces the will of the Dalmor against its own people! So rise up, children of the Empire! Rise up, Stormcloaks! What happened? Embrace the word of mighty Talos, he who is both man and divine! Trust in me, Whiterun. Trust in Heimskr. For I am the chosen of Talos. I alone have been anointed by the Ninth to spread his holy word. Talos the mighty, Talos the unerring, Talos the unassailable. To you we give praise. We are but maggots, writhing in the filth of our own corruption, while you have ascended from the dung of mortality, and now walk among the
You tried mercenary
stars.
work? It might suit you. You found it! I've been looking for that blade for months! You took on all those bandits yourself? Thank you. Here, my father had a favorite sword and shield technique. Let me teach it to you, in honor of his memory.
Long winter.
You've already learned all I can teach you. No, I'm not. No, I'm a Red Guard. My family hails from the Imperial Province. But I left home when I was just a lad. Been wandering ever since.
For I love you. I love.
Right then.
Love. Even as man, great Talos cherished. For he saw in each of us the future of Skyrim, the future of Tamriel. And there it is, friends. The ugly truth. You have come. You have come to hear the word of Talos.
Hello, my friend. If you seek knowledge about mighty Talos, you have most certainly come to the right person. In mortal life, Talos was a Nord, possessed of unmatched tactical skill, limitless wisdom, and the power to see into men's hearts. Talos mastered the power of the voice. And with it he united the lands of men into a great empire. In southern lands, he was known by the name Tiber Septim. Here in Skyrim, we honor him by his proper Nord name. So great was his reign in life. When he ascended to the heavens, he was made Lord of the Divines. If you want to know more, I'm sure you can find any number of tomes on the subject. Because the so-called Emperor is a coward. That's right, I said coward! Oh, yes. He agreed to banish the worship of Talos at the tip of an Aldmeri sword. They called it the White Gold Concordat. Well, I call it blasphemy. A true son of the Empire would never have turned his back on our greatest hero. Not at any price. Well, let me tell you something, friend. Cyrodiil is a long way from here, and in Skyrim, we will never forsake mighty Talos. Let them come. I have no fear, for Talos is my ally, and I am his prophet. His word is upon my lips, his voice in my throat. The very idea is inconceivable to our elven overlords. Sharing a they can barely tolerate our...
All this standing around is rubbish. We should be taking the fight to the Stormcloaks.
At it again?
I knew it!
Watch the eyes.
Come on!
Get him! Yeah! Pull him back!
Pay attention, you could learn something.
You're pathetic!
We're the best damn fighters in Skyrim. At least, some of us are.
Damn you!
In charge of what? I'm in charge of me, and you're in charge of you. If you're looking to join up, Kodlak's the one to be talking to.
You dare fight a done man!
A man of my station has many debts. I'm not much use of labor or learning, but I can throw a punch with the best of them. The companions let me fight for gold, so I fight.
Enough!
All right, then.
Speak. You don't just waddle in here and get to speak to the boss. Who do you think you are? If you want to embarrass yourself, I won't stop you. Kodlak is the Harbinger. He's the closest thing you'll find to a leader around here. Are you looking to join? I wouldn't get your hopes up. The short answer is, we fight. The long answer is... forget it. You're not worth my time. So I wouldn't have to answer stupid questions from idiots. All right, then.
We Greymaids have been feuding with the Battleboards for years. There's no more bitter enemy than an old friend. Aye, they're an old clan like ours. But they cast their lot with the Empire when the uprising began. Ulfred Battleborn made his money from farming, and got himself some new friends among the Empire's nobles. Now he's in the Emperor's pocket like the rest of them, with no regard for honor and tradition. No, they used to be something. Nowadays, they just squabble amongst themselves. Take my advice and keep away. You look too smart to get caught up with this bunch. Well, when you get to be my age, you don't remember why you did much of anything. Only that it happened. Oh, we've got an old saying. The Grey Manes have lived in Whiterun since the first snows fell in Skyrim. Well, maybe that's not entirely true. But our clan's got a long and proud history in this hold. We respect the old ways, the Nord ways, and the Grey Mane has worked the Skyforge since before the time of my grandfather's father. Aye, we used to be fast friends, though it was long ago. We were two of the city's oldest and most respected clans, and we could trace our histories all the way back to Ysgramor's companions. But then Ulfred got rich and decided he and his kin were too good for us simple, backwards Nord folk. When the Troubles began, he took the Empire's side. We haven't spoken much since then. Well, done talking anyway.
I'd be dead if not for Vignar. He took me in and helped me turn my life around. Oh, I'm not a companion myself. I just helped Vignar. He took me in when I was having a tough time and, well, I owe him. To hear Vignar tell it, we're a bunch of layabouts and useless whiners who used to know how to fight. But he thinks everything used to be better. I, for one, would trust any companion with my life. And we've done as much as we can to prepare for that. But remember, Whiterun is home to the companions. Any dragon that comes here will get more than he's bargained for. I think. Farewell, sir.
What's on your mind?
Oh, I'm just a servant, dear. You want to talk to one of the companions, I'm sure. A good bunch of men and women who make too much a mess, if you ask me. Goodbye, dear.
What do you need? Until next time.
Need something?
If you wish to hunt with me, Ysgramor himself wouldn't have the patience to deal with all the rabble around here. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Kodlak says not to worry about it. I worry that a bunch of snowberries are out there earning glory while we stay out of it. But I will follow the old man's lead, as ever. My mother was a companion, and her mother, and all the women in my family back to Harati Blackblade. I stayed with my father in the woods until I was old enough for my trial. We hunted everything there was to hunt. Good training. Ma didn't live long enough to see me join, but I fight to honor her and all my shield sisters through time. I'll take my leave then.
Let's get going. Let's go.
Yes? Oh, got more to say. Only the most famous warrior band. When we arrive... This is life, brother. Are you kidding? I've wanted to be with them since I was a little girl.
Haven't seen your face before. I can't keep helping you with everything. Ask any fool around here and get a different... Mercenaries, warriors of honor, brothers and sisters of the blade, drunken rabble. Take your pick. I've been here longer than most of them. Even I don't know sometimes. I just hope they don't kill each other. None of our business. There's no honor to be had in the squabbling of Jarls. I learned the ways of the blade in the Great War. Nearly lost my life outside the Imperial City. I came home to Skyrim when it was all over, but I wasn't much good at anything other than fighting. Wandered around as a blade for hire. Was a damned good one, too. The money was good, and the women were good, and the drinks were good. But I was losing myself, my heart. I was lucky the companions found me. Now there's a reason to be fighting. The honor of my brothers and sisters is worth more than coin. Of course the money is still good. And the drinks. So you think you have what it takes? Lucky for you, I'm not the one who makes that decision. Talk to Kodlak. Who knows? Maybe he's in a generous mood. Until next time.
Thinking I need to train some more. The companions are my family. We fight so that other people don't have to. We bring honor and glory to ourselves and each other. Too confusing for me. Empire, Nords, Talos, who cares? Just tell me who needs bludgeoning. Vilgus and I have been here since our father Jurgen. Even Vigner couldn't remember companions younger than us. Until next time.
Why would you even come to Jorvaska without knowing what we stand for? This is not play acting here. We are the true spirit of Skyrim. Honor is in our blood, death in our hearts. If you seek either, you've found the right place. Fortune and glory, friend. Fortune and glory. Until next time.
I haven't seen you before, have I? A man of my station has many debts. I'm not much use at labor or learning, but I can throw a punch with the best of them.
We Greymanes have been feuding with the Battleboards for years. There's no more bitter enemy than an old friend.
Need
I'm
something?
done talking anyway.
Need supplies? See Bellathor at his store. Sleazy. Little man, but he has good stock.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over. I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolda. Anyway, what do you need? I should have guessed as much. Your kind sticks to that college in Winterhold, as well they should. You'd never think to learn from a Nord like the Jarl's wizard. I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree all burnt up in the middle of the Wind District? It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect. Drink for the thirsty, food. Need anything else? Just let me know.
Staying safe, I hope.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with death. Man gives bard, but Mikael, he sings only for gold and the affections of wenches. He dishonors our traditions. People have forgotten humor, poetry, and romance.
We'll have to have a pint.
I love a good sword fight as much as the next man.
Place is named after.
More to
Anyway,
life.
our wares are strong and the price is fair.
May your
what else
sword be
matters?
sharp, and your tongue sharper.
Terrible. Shameful is what it is.
You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil.
The age of aggression is
Of a sort. I don't have formal training in the restoration school, but something just as good. Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed. Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here, these potions should suffice.
Of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and ours.
I think I can teach you a thing or two. Don't forget. See me at my shop? What do you need? I think I can teach you a thing or two. Pardon me, but do I think I can teach you a thing or two. Maybe a hardy Nord like you doesn't need a cure-all, huh? What about an invisibility potion? Need something? I think I can teach you a thing or two. Hmm?
Welcome, child. Indeed. The temple here in the city is my charge. The goddess's divine blessings have no doubt helped make Whiterun a thriving and prosperous city. After all, it is she who brings rain to our crops and fair weather on the harvest days. Somewhat, yes. At first it seemed a distant thing, heard only in the idle speech of guards and traders. When the wounded soldiers began to return from battle, I did what I could to help them. As more of the sick and injured came to the temple, my work as a healer became more important than my duties as a priestess. I wish only an end to the fighting, so that I can tend to the temple once more. This is the Temple of Kynareth. The Gildegreen outside was planted as a seedling in the early years of Whiterun. Disciples of Kynareth could sense something holy in it, and traveled far to hear the winds of the goddess in its branches. Of course, not as many pilgrims these days. A big dead tree isn't very inspiring if you're coming to worship the divine of wind and rains. Kynareth gives life, and we need a living tree to be her symbol. I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die, they only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Eldergleam, you couldn't tap it, not with any normal metal. Eldergleam is older than metal, from a time before men or elves. To even affect it, you have to tap into the old magic. You'll have to deal with the Hagravens. I've heard about the weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself. Your spirit is strong. Kynareth's winds will guide your path. It's held in a Hagraven nest called Orphan Rock. So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy Hagravens yet? To the east of here is a hidden grove where the Eldergleam resides. It's the oldest living thing in Skyrim, maybe all of Tamriel. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory of the mother tree through it. Even its name is an echo. Yorik's sister? Poor child. Magic runs deep in that family's bloodline. It's not always a blessing. Thank you for this. Something for your trouble. May Kynareth's winds blow you to fortune. May Kynareth's winds blow you to fortune.
Farewell.
But I still hear the call of the blood.
We all do. It is our burden to bear. But we can overcome.
You have my brother and I, obviously. The rest will go along quite so easily.
Leave that to me.
Great. Another ambitious visitor. You think you can just wander in here and join us? There are always good reasons to fight. I just wish this war had them. Who cares who worships what dead god? Give me something to make me draw my sword. To hear Farkas tell it, our father raised us here as happy pups, running around, biting knees. I love my brother, but his brains are not his strong suit. We were brought here by Jürgen. Whether he was our father or not, I don't care. He left to fight in the Great War and never came back. So he's not my problem anymore. We've been here as long as either of us can remember, though. So try to show some respect. Until next time.
A stranger comes to our hall. Your question carries more weight than you may know, newcomer. The sort of thing some of us spend our lives wondering. The difference between a noble band of warriors and a ragged bunch of assassins is as thin as a blade's edge. I try to hold us to the right path. Politics are something best avoided. I prefer more personal confrontations myself. Like most of our band, I found this family after losing my own. I traveled the length and breadth of this land, learning all I could of the sword and the axe. I was just a boy, but I had the fire of a man in my heart. Eventually, my body caught up to my spirit. My predecessor, Askar, found me in Hammerfell. I was serving as a bodyguard for some weak-necked lord out there. He brought me back here, and I realized that I was actually coming home. I worked to bring honor to this family, and to the family that I lost. For my mother, my father, and my grandfather. For all my shield siblings. Family and honor. That's what it means to be one of us, boy. Greetings. Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting him.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, boy? That may be so. This is Vilkas. He will test your arm. Vilkas, take him out to the yard and see what he can do.
Aye. The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it. You never should have come here. Over here, come on. Not bad. Next time won't be so easy. That's your best, huh?
Must kill, rat.
That's it? Not bad. Next time won't be so easy. You might just make it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us, new blood. So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorlin and have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are. Ready for that? Stand down! You're a talkative one, aren't you? Aye. Don't go setting the place on fire, okay?
What brings you here? I'm guessing you're the newcomer, then. Oh, don't worry too much about it. They were all whelps once. They just might not like to talk about it. And don't always just do what you're told. Nobody rules anybody in the Companions. Not actually a companion myself, but none of them know how to work a forge properly, and I'm honored to serve them. My name is Eorlin Greymane. I work the Skyforge. Best steel in all of Skyrim. All of Tamriel. Well, I'm not sure how they've managed it, but they have. No leader since Ysgramor. Kodlak is the Harbinger, and he's a sort of advisor for the whole group, but every man is his own. Every woman her own. I have a favor to ask. I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Aela for me. That's a good man. Hmm? Why? Who says I have to be? Skyforge steel is my art and honor. The Companions need the best, so they come to me. Gods be praised. You blind, boy? I'm a blacksmith. Any halfwit could see that. The Skyforge? Aye, my clan fathers have worked it since the first Grey Manes came to Whiterun. Skyforge steel is all the companions will use, for good reason. By Izmir's beard, I ain't one for humor. You know who the companions are, so quit your asking.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick.
What now?
And your eyes
All right
quicker.
then.
Ysgramor himself wouldn't have the patience to deal with all the Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Wait, I remember you. So the old man thinks you've got some heart, I guess.
You know this one? I saw him training in the yard with Vilkas.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilkas catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilkas in a real fight? Ah, a man of action. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Farkas.
Call me.
Of course we did. Ice Brain. Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
New blood? Oh, I remember you. Come on, follow me. My brother Vilkas is a better talker than me. He should be around someplace. Mm-hmm. Skjor and Aella like to tease me, but they're good people. They challenge us to be our best. Nice to have a new face around. It gets boring here sometimes. I hope we keep you. This can be a rough life. The quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired. Alright, so here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or Aella if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skjor and Vilkas might have things for you to do. Good luck. Welcome to the Companions. By the way, if you're looking for something to do, we've gotten a letter about someone needing some muscle right here in Whiterun Hold. I don't know what the fight is about, and that's not our business anyway. I just need you to go out there, look tough, and scare this milk drinker into submission. No more than that. I don't want to hear about a killing, understand? Go. Bring honor to yourself, and the companions. By the way, if you're looking for something to do, Skjor says that I have the strength of You've already learned all I can teach you. I've already given you a job. Now get to it. Some people don't think I'm smart. Those people... My brother Vilkas is a better talker than me. He should be around someplace.